Hi friends, welcome to Vijay Tech 360. In this video, we are going to see the new update of AZ900. So Microsoft had updated this content. So you can see that message over here. If you see, the content will be, this exam is going to update from November 9th, 2020 onwards. Actually, this was planned on September 15th onwards. But later Microsoft postponed this exam to November 9, 2020. So to see that, so you can go through this all this information which is common earlier also. So now if you scroll down, the exam fee remains same, it is 99 USD. So if you change country to your country, you can see the currency in that also. So no need to worry about that. So if you click on this India, like I was in India, so I just selected India, you can see that it's a 3696. You add the GST and all, it will come around 4000. So if I scroll down, you can see what is the skill measured. So there are totally 4 sections. So if you see cloud concepts, core Azure services, security, privacy, compliance and trust, and Azure pricing, SLA and life cycles. These are the old one, but a new one will be there. So if you want to see, so on November 9th on 2020, it is going to update it. But if you want to see, so just now click on this download exam outlines, then it is going to open one PDF. So you can see the same message that it is going to update from November 5th, 2020. Now if you just scroll down, you can see the old one, but if you scroll little bit down, and you can see what are the difference, like what they had added. If you see, for cloud concepts, the percentage is increased from like earlier previously it is 10 to 15. Now I think so 15 to 20%. Now they just increase it to 20 to 25%, and they had included two more concepts, like one is serverless computing, the other one is if you scroll down, you can see serverless computing, and I think shared responsibility model is newly added in the cloud concepts. Now if you scroll little bit down, so earlier the concepts are like core Azure services is the highest percentage. Like if you scroll up, you can see that it is around 30 to 35%. Now what they did is, like in core Azure services, they divided these products and solutions. That's why the percentage is varied. Okay. So if you scroll down over here, you can see that. So core Azure services 15 to 20%. You can see here the services they had given, like in Azure, whatever the service you are going to learn, it will come around 15 to 20%. But if you scroll little bit down, you can see what are the solutions like IoT, machine learning, artificial intelligence, all those concepts they had included at a 10 to 15%. So only the weightage changed and a few concepts they had added. Okay, that's it, nothing else extra over here. But I'm going to add the videos completely about this, so no need to worry about that. I will discuss about each and every service and solution in my playlist. It will be there. I will keep on updating about it. And if you scroll down, earlier there is general security and network security features. This covers under 10 to 15%. So earlier these concepts are not there much, but now they had highlighted about everything like key wallet and dedicated host. Earlier there is firewalls, DDoS protection, NSGs, all this will be there. But if you scroll up, you can see a different name in the world content, like you can see privacy, security, privacy, trust, and it comes around 25 to 30%. This like application security groups, all these topics were removed, which are not necessary but basic knowledge. So that's why they had removed. But if you go for the advanced certifications, it will be there. Okay, so it's not like they completely removed. You need to have a just basic knowledge about that. That is enough for the Azure fundamentals. That is the main motto behind this. And if you see identity, governance, privacy, and compliance features, you can see there are a lot of topics were added over here, and you need to have some detailed description about this. I am going to discuss them. No need to worry about that. And see, this particular section describe privacy and compliance issues. This completely a theory based. Okay, there is no hands on or nothing like a website where you can view all these things and all. No, it's not there. Only for trust center it is there, and rest all is just like a documentation where you need to go through. So for this also I will discuss, but I will leave URLs over in my description so that you can see them. And if you see the Azure cost management and SLS, so earlier this will be there, this section is there, but right now what they had done is, if you scroll up you can see, so earlier it is just 20 to 25%, now they just reduced it to 10 to 15% if you see here. And you can see what are the topics available, same, it will, the content is same, okay, nothing is changed. And if you see exactly what are the differences, you can see what they strike off. One is the removed one, you can see over here, like they had added this shared responsibility as I told, and serverless computing as I told, and this use cases are earlier also there, no need to worry. Like define cloud computing, this is also there. So describe about this regions available, this is called as a architectural components that we will be going to discuss in this playlist. And you can see, so there are certain products that were actually removed. If you see this virtual machine scale sets, which we call VMSS, and they had removed that also, and they added like Windows virtual desktop that I am going to show you how to provision that and how you can use it. And they had included like virtual network peering, this is very important, so I will teach you how you can peer one virtual network in another. We will communicate from one virtual machine to another virtual machine, that is called as a, that is like a one virtual network, like from resource from one network it has to speak to another network, that is like a virtual network peering. And express route is used for the connection between your on-premises and your cloud, that we will discuss about that. So like that you can go ahead with all this, what are added, what are required really, all this you will come to know just by visiting. If you see this, there are many topics which are strike off because they are all just removed, because in basics itself you need not to know all about that. But it doesn't mean they had removed everything. Okay, if you see here, describe key vault is there, but if you scroll down you can see describe and functionality and usage of key vault. So that is all about the key wallet. If you scroll down you can see about the NSGs, and you can see the Azure firewalls, you can see about the Azure TDDoS. So if you see, scroll down, and if you can see, you need, earlier it is just like a describe usage of tags, now it is just like describe the functionality and usage of tags. Okay, that's what the difference between the previous content and now. So earlier it is just about the definition, it's now you need to know how, where it is used and what is the purpose of that particular service. Okay, even it is tags or policy or blueprint or anything, you need to just aware of that, where it is exactly used and what exactly it is for. Okay, in such a way these certifications are designed. Okay, Azure fundamentals is really helpful for those who want to start Azure journey. Okay, it is going to give an overview about Azure, about each and every corner. Okay, it is not about development, architecting or any sort of administrator, it's all about knowing things about Azure, is Azure fundamentals. Later you can decide whether you want to go for admin, or you want to go for architect, or you want to go for developer. It's your choice, how much you learned and what is your previous experience and all, you can consider that and you can go ahead. But this is the content of Azure AZ900. Okay, like that if you scroll up, so starting from November 9th they are going to update based on this syllabus. Okay, not the old one. So anyhow, if you are going to write before the November 9th, you can make use of my existing playlist. Otherwise you can follow the new one from November 9th onwards. I will ensure that this all content will be updated by that time. So if not, I just take 5 to 10 days of time, but I will update before November 15th itself. So because it is important for me as well. Okay, I hope this helped you. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you.